Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Weekend Today in Central New York. We're starting off this Saturday morning with some areas of locally dense fog, so make sure you have some extra time driving if you're heading out this morning. It should be thinning out as we go towards the middle of today, but right now, visibility is limited to about a quarter to a half a mile from Syracuse to Ithaca, Penn Yan, Rochester, even some areas through the Mohawk Valley. This fog is generally for the lower locations, the lower elevations. Higher elevations, you're just starting off with cloudy skies and some chilly temperatures this morning. Right now we're in the low to mid 30s. There are a couple of sprinkles and flurries that may be passing by today as a weak wave of energy passes by to our north. But in general, it will be a cloudy and rather dry Saturday. Later on tonight and especially tomorrow, we're tracking our next strong system that looks to take a path to our south, hitting New York City and the New England area. But because we'll be on the north side of this, we're going to get mostly snow out of it, especially for the higher elevations. This system is looking to bring a big difference in snowfall totals depending on elevation. So that's something we're keeping an eye on. To sum up your weekend forecast, cloudy with some morning fog today, possibly a sprinkle, high of 40. Upper 30s tomorrow. Will be starting off with a mix of rain and snow, but everyone changes over to a widespread wet snow in the evening and overnight Sunday into early Monday. Plus, we have the Syracuse home basketball games, both men's today at 7 p.m. and women's tomorrow at noon. Timing this out with your futurecast. Right now we're in the low to mid 30s, cloudy skies, generally dry today, but we can't rule out a passing sprinkle or flurry as that weak system passes by to our north. Climbing up to 40 this afternoon. Then as we head into this evening, cruising in the mid to upper 30s. Heading into tonight, we'll be staying dry up until about midnight. That's when we're tracking some rain first building in across the southern tier, not reaching Syracuse until late overnight and anywhere north of the Thruway getting closer to sunrise. Starting off as generally rain for most locations, only the highest hills south at sunrise will be seeing some snow mixing in. And it will stay as a mix of rain and snow through the day Sunday. It's not until the evening hours that we start to get chilly enough in Syracuse in the lower elevations and switch over to a widespread snow. So really beginning to pile it on through the evening with some steady and heavy periods. Eventually the snow looks to taper off as we head overnight into Monday with about a coating to an inch for the lowest locations, including Syracuse, Rome, Utica, and even up to the north by Pulaski and the Oswego area. Because this system is traveling to our south, most of the snow will be to the south, about 3 to 6 inches for the southern hills, possibly locally higher than 6 inches the further south you go. And again, there will be a big difference even just across Onondaga County because of the temperature, because it will be borderline freezing. After this snowy system tapers off early Monday, we'll be in the mid 30s, hanging out in the mid to upper 30s, finally getting a return to some sunshine Tuesday and Wednesday, partly sunny. Watching a system up north Friday looks quiet, high of 40, and Groundhog Day is Friday. We've also got our next snowy system on the way. Maggie.